So today's video is actually going to be a tutorial on this look right here. I wanted to do something very summery, very vibrant and bright, and I think I accomplished that. It's a little bit smokier than I thought I was gonna go, but once I put the blue, I was like, I need something to kind of balance out the blue. I love the way it came out, and I just paired it with a nude lip. And this is the NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette. This is a very bright, very vibrant palette with beautiful, beautiful shades in it. I actually bought this to do makeup on one of my best friends for her birthday, and she wanted like a purpley eye, and I don't ever wear purple eyeshadow, so I wanted to get a palette that I could use as well. So this one sort of fit the bill. What I will say, these are super duper buttery. Like when you are using them, they seem like perfect eyeshadows. But for me, the best way to apply it is with a base. I use the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. I just feel like that's the best way to use these. If you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching and I will see you at the end of the video. Okay, so I'm starting with my eyes for this tutorial, and I'm using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, the anti-aging one. And I'm just applying that to the lid and then patting it in. Then I'm going to go in with my Coty Airspun powder just to set the primer down. Because the shadows I'm using have a lot of fallout, that's why I'm doing my eyes first before my foundation. Now I'm going to take the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to go in with this color here, which is Golden Ochre, and I'm just applying that to my crease. And I'm taking this up towards my brow, but not quite touching my eyebrow. I want to leave a little bit of space for my brow bone. Now going in with Warm Taupe, I'm going to use the same brush and apply it to my crease. This color, I'm not going as far as the previous color, just trying to add a nice gradient. I actually fast forwarded through a lot of this blending. I actually built up the color quite a few times. Just do that until you get the right color you're looking for. Now I'm going to go in with Real Gar on a different blending brush and concentrating this more in just my crease. Again, going not as far as I did with the previous color. You just want to keep blending and building the color until you get the right gradient for the look. Now I'm going to take the first brush with no additional product, and I'm just buffering out that orange color that we put in, just to make sure there's no harsh lines and that everything looks blended. And now I'm going to do a dance because I was watching Moana, and you know, the songs are good. Now I'm going to take the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and I'm just kind of creating a base for the blue color. You want to put this down wherever you're going to put the blue eyeshadow. This is what's going to make the eyeshadows pop and look very vibrant. If you don't do this, they won't be as bright as you see in the pan. Next, I'm going to take the NYX Bright Eyeshadow Palette, and I'm going in with this teal shade on a flat shader brush and just applying that to the outer corner of the lid. And I'm taking this just past where we laid down the white base, just so everything blends into the crease. Now using my finger, I'm going to apply the lighter teal just to the inner corner where the white base is. I'm not taking this all the way in because I'm going to use a highlight for the very inner corner, but I want to apply this with my finger and then just go slightly over the darker teal just to blend it in. And I'm using a clean finger just to smooth out the line, and then I'm just reapplying the darker teal just to make sure that the color is intense enough. Now using a smaller brush with that teal color, I'm just going to sort of blend in the teal to the whiter part just to make sure there's a gradient there. Now I'm going to reapply Milk just on the very inner corner. Now I'm going in with Cypress Umber just to darken up my crease. This actually took me a while to build up, so just keep applying, keep building, keep blending into the crease. If you're trying to make like a good shadow there for this smoky eye. And now I'm reapplying the teal just over the Cypress Umber and then blending it again. Now I'm taking the same brush with no additional product for the orange color and blending all the colors out. And then I'm going to take burnt orange and just go over all the work that we did just to make sure everything looks blended. Now I'm cleaning up any fallout with a makeup wipe. I'm taking a little bit more of the darker teal and just patting that on just to make sure it's blended into the crease for the smoky eye. And I'm just using a clean finger to blend out any harsh lines from the teals that we put down. Now we're going to take Tempera, I think that's how you say it, from the ABH palette. I'm just going to highlight my brow bone with this shade. Because I want this to be a very glowy look, I'm going to start with the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. I'm just patting that in and then smoothing it over. Then I'm going to use these two products mixed together from LA Girl just to color correct my dark circles. And then I'm going to mix the Wet n Wild Photo Focus with my Tarte Shape Tape because the Tarte Shape Tape is a little light and I want to do a certain brightening effect, so these two colors mixed together are perfect for that. As always, check the description box down below for all the products and tools that I use. I always leave them down there for you guys just as a reference. And I couldn't find my L'Oreal sponge, so I'm just blending this out with the Equate sponges. And the foundation we're using has a medium coverage, so I'm just spot concealing where I want my redness canceled out. Now for foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Pro Glow Infallible Foundation. It is phenomenal. If you have dry to normal skin and you want a very glowy look, this foundation is awesome. And the technique I'm using to apply the foundation is just taking the foundation on a paddle brush and then applying it to the skin. This really helps you to make sure that you cover the entire surface of your face, get in the creases around your nose, the jawline, around your eyebrows, just to make sure you have a very seamless look. And it also helps with the look of pores. If you do this first and then you just take your blending sponge and just pounce the product in, you waste less product and it just makes your face look more flawless. I'm telling you, if you don't apply your foundation like this, try it. It will change your foundation game. It is just such a wonderful technique to make sure that you have flawless skin. Now taking the Tarte Shape Tape, I'm just applying this where I have the darkest circles and then blending it out. I just want to counteract the dark circles with the highlight. Then I'm going to set my entire face using the Coty Airspun powder, going with more powder on my under eyes and then blending out the rest of the product onto my face just to make sure everything is set. Now I'm going to go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and I'm going to bronze the skin. I want a very glowy look and I'm actually not going to be traditionally contouring with a contour shade. I'm actually going to be using this bronzer to contour my cheeks and the outsides of my face. I want more of a bronzy Sunkissed look to the skin, that's why I'm not contouring, and this also helps complement the orange eyeshadows on the eyes. Now using the e.l.f. blush kit, I'm going to go into this peachier shade very lightly and just apply that to the skin. And then I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Rosé Champagne Color Icon just as a topper for that blush, just to make it more glowy since the other blush was matte. I'm going to take this bronzer from Wet n Wild that I use as a highlight, and I'm going to highlight all over my face, just the center and anywhere that I didn't put bronzer, just to make my skin look that much more glowy. This gives you a very natural glow, so it's not going to be too shimmery and you can use it all over your face. Now for more intense highlighting, I'm going to go ahead and use this half of the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips I'm just applying that to the high points of my face just to add a little more dimension. Now I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. brow pencil and I'm just tracing the outline of my eyebrows, and then I'm going to go ahead and fill them in. You guys should know the drill that I love this pencil. It's awesome. And then I just spoolie my hairs to make sure I didn't miss any spots, and then refill in any spots that I missed. And then I'm going to take the Essence Make Me Brow and just set my eyebrows. Now to finish the eyes, I'm going to go back into the highlighter palette from Physicians Formula, and I'm taking the lightest shade and highlighting the arch of my brow. And now I'm going to go into another shade of the strips, and I'm just highlighting the inner corner of my eyes. And then I'm going to take the jumbo pencil again and just apply that to my lower lash line, since we are going to be applying some bright shadows down there. Just want to make sure that they pop. Now going into the lighter shade of the NYX palette, I'm going to apply that to my lower lash line. Look at that fallout. I slowed it down for you guys so you could see. Anyways, just make sure you tap off your brush before applying it. And I'm taking this a little bit lower just because I'm going to be applying a darker color on top. And that is the darker orange that I'm applying closer to my lash line. And then I'm going to take the darker yellow in this palette and I'm just going to go over the very bottom of the light orange just to blend it out. And then on a flat brush, I'm just going to take Cypress Umber and I'm going to sort of line the lashes just on the very, very edge of where the lashes meet my eyes, just to create depth. And then I'm going to tight line using this dark purple shade from NYX. I love this liner. It doesn't move and it just looks so pretty on the eyes. And I didn't want to use black. I didn't want it to be too dark. So this was a perfect complement. And then I'm just going to set my face using the Milani Make It Last setting spray. And then I'm going to take this chunky lip pencil and just apply it all over my lips. And then I'm going to take this lip gloss and apply it on top. Again, I wanted something shiny. I'm kind of out of the liquid lipstick phase. I don't know. I just like this better. And now I'm applying mascara. This is the Lash Paradise. If you haven't seen that video, I will apply it to the eye in the corner so you guys can check it out. I love this mascara, spoiler alert. It's awesome. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I had a lot of fun making it. I actually redid this look twice because I filmed it probably like 3 hours ago, and when I went to review the footage, I didn't like the way the eyeshadows had came out. So I tweaked it a little bit and redid it, and this time I'm pretty sure I'm happy because I made sure that the mistakes I made before didn't happen again. So if you did enjoy this video and tutorial, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Like, where's my wipey? I just feel very bright, very vibrant video and tutorial. Please give it a yikes. My hair.